we're back. Sorry about that. I accidentally deleted my chat and I did on OBS and I didn't know how to get it back, but we're back now. Alright, so last left off, we did the Legacy DLC. We have 50 gold. We met Fenris. And we're about to meet this Grey Warden mage. Hi, Anders.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
You didn't have a cat.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn,
About that.
and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Depends what the favor is.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden, when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
What do the Templars know of your plan?
I don't know. Then the letters stopped coming.
I'm not sure about attacking Templars. I might rather take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning. These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Maker willing, we will all leave free men.
Hi, Caravan. Sorry if you were here earlier. I accidentally deleted my chat window on my OBS, so I had to figure out how to get it back. And behold, it's Anders. Boy, we have a lot of quests at night. I remember Pokemon Legends AZ. Yeah, what'd you think of the BG3
Never a
stream?
shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
I feel bad about Cora dying. I'm like, wow, I feel
I
pretty
saw
bad.
Carl go inside a few minutes ago.
Oops.
No Templars so far. Are you ready?
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right.
So we have the guard captain
handle the
trading
talking.
with us.
You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Yeah, welcome to the Templar Order of Kirkwall.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now! It's fading! Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
Welcome to the Templars of Kirkwall. See, in Ferelden, you have at least a chance to talk to them. Here, not so much. Step one, put one foot out of line, and you're instantly tranquil.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages and Thedas face every day.
Oh, hey, it's the spirit. It's justice.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
Yeah, you were definitely pretty angry in Dragon Age Awakening.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
No.
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from a living host is by its death. The curse is of my own making. All I can do now is hope to control it.
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
Wow. Your problems make mine seem small.
Here. These are all the documents I have for this area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally. I cannot control my need for vengeance. I would ask no one to take on the danger of traveling with me. I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
Yeah, I have Anders. Hooray. Or is expedition quests updated? Now we do have 50 solvers, but we still have a lot of quests left to do. How's everybody doing tonight? This afternoon, chat? I'm doing good. Enemies among us? When did I get this quest? Oh, that's...
Have you seen him?
Matcha.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud at the service she does in keeping the mages in check.
I had a good day today.
But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity. That she sees demons everywhere.
Oh yes, a
It
paranoid
is
person in
dangerous
power.
to
That's
do
not
such
good.
things.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
I'd be putting myself at risk, possibly crossing the Templars. Why should I do this for you?
I have precious little, but if you find my brother, I will manage some way to pay you. Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Wait, can I just say, chat? I really like the Chantry robes in here.
Though the land suffer 1,000.
About new mini of the character for the to represent my character that I play in a Rick and Morty D&D game. The last one melted. Yeah. See, what had happened was that the first one I kind of screwed up painting. And I'm like, alright, how do I fix this?
I wish there was a way out.
Oh, just soak it in a paint stripper for a bit. Alright. So I did. And it did not go so good. When I took it out, the face features were essentially just gone. Wow, that is really good armor. And one of the magic bolts on the mini was kind of rubbery, and the arm that held it was moving when it shouldn't have. So, yeah, I had to get a new one.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
Oh, good. We'll just be leaving then. To go somewhere that isn't the gallows.
All right.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
Oh, I wonder what gave
No.
that away.
No Templars in this family.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Her own people. That's horrible.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Oh, that name sounds familiar, huh, chat?
How many people didn't make it out of here?
We were lucky.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name is Solicitus. Please, take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
Remedy that. Potions shop. You, my good man, are priceless.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time. It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Sure.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Sirrah.
The first enchanter does not wish me to sell merchandise. He says I am too honest.
Thank you, my friend. Only one thing on the list left to find.
What's on the list then? Pure iron bark. Alright. Listen, chat, we need money, and 15 to 50% off on potions is too good to pass up. Won't lie, I don't mind Warrior in here so far, but I feel like it's definitely peak in Inquisition. Granted, I only did the Reaver one and that one. I never really did two-handed either. Woo! More elf fruit. Heck yeah.
Watch your steps, Shem. You don't know how many Dalish are.
May the Dread Wolf never hear.
Dalish crafting is second to none.
Make your business here quick.
That's updated.
I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan.
Hi.
Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
Do you have any pure ironbark in stock?
What use is ironbark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will. Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there.
What happened that warriors as skilled as the Dalish refused to venture to the area?
Your respect for our hunters is most surprising, stranger.
I chose a sarcastic
The place
option,
is
but
overrun
okay.
by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
Alright. Huh. Oh, here we go. But yeah. Had some Wendy's for lunch. Probably shouldn't, but I wanted to. I feel like treating myself. Picked up the new Pokemon TCG box, Stellar Crown. Didn't get too many rares. I got 2. One for Joltik and Medicham. But I got 3 Briar cards, with one being a holo. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I did it. Sounds like a lot of effort. Did you enjoy it at least? But yeah, I'm happy. I really like Briar in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I was just like, God, you're pretty. I love her design a lot. So when I saw the cards, I'm just like, oh, I want these. Should I have bought them? No. Just sucks that it's like, hey, I want all this stuff. Too bad I don't have money to spend for it. Great. Instead, I'm just constantly saving money to pay off debt. Which, don't get me wrong, being debt-free is great and is honestly my ultimate goal. Oh, we've been on this map before.
Andraste be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now.
Hey, Cullen.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
How was Ferelden?
Don't hit me.
You hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
I thought Templars only treated mages this badly. Nice to see you're branching out.
It's the Knight Captain. Don't.
Oh, right,
this is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
What?
Maker preserve us.
Hey, that's not supposed to happen.
I'm getting overwhelmed.
Finish this. Keep this up. Need to get closer. How about you?
Right, that happened.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
Man, I love the Templar armor in DA2. Makes it feel like an actual group, whereas in Origins it was just standard armor.
With what I've bumped into in Kirkwall, nothing surprises me anymore.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
Oh, I think he took that genuinely.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded. I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Where there's one demon, there's usually more. Where do we start
Listen,
digging?
Cullen has seen some crap,
I fear
man.
It is time to widen this investigation. My discretion may have cost me one of our best recruits, Wilmot's friend Karen. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'd be willing to search there.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruit. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Oh wait, let's finish up Cullen's quest first, so that way we can get everything taken care of in one spot. Oh, Red Lantern, Red Light District. I'm dumb.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Do you need something, honey?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
I don't know how much money I have. Last I checked, I have 51 sovereigns, so I don't know if they'll be using gold, silver, or copper.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Thank you for your help.
Sure thing. And listen, you didn't hear any of this from me. We clear? Fetch Mommy a glass of wine.
Some random dude. Oh yeah, I probably forgot. I give 2 sovereigns, we're screwed. What this?
Welcome to the Blooming Road. Personally, I wouldn't say it's blooming precisely, but the name's not my choice. I'm no easy.
Oh. Oh, I like the battle music in here. Alright, I think we only have one Amaranthian conspirator left.
More information about the Circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Right, right. I wouldn't have said, but yes.
Hi.
You must be the exotic wonder of the East. Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Listen, lady, I have a sword as big as my body.
On this lovely creature.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. I'm good for both, but I'd rather do it the easy way.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
Yes, yes. But certainly there's no harm mixing a little business and pleasure.
Eyebrow raises.
As charming and relentless as you are, I'm here to investigate.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
Actually, she never really gave me her name.
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Hey, Bethany!
Bethany, stop her.
Let go of my sister.
Thanks, sis.
How did you? Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, right.
Spare me, Messer.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic.
Tirani put me here to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. 3 Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. that mages can rule again, not serve.
Ah.
She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
So it's not Templars who are doing it to their own recruits, it's a mage.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
Next stop, the Sanctuary. And some answers.
All leisure, darling. You get used to it.
Hi.
Ferelden, are you? We are not a charitable organisation, Sirrah. If you cannot pay, you will have to take your lonely self elsewhere. Is that clear? 2 sovereigns for premium service, 1 sovereign for standard service. 50 silver and someone may touch you. Briefly.
I'm not interested.
Of course you aren't. Poverty had nothing to do with your decision, I'm sure.
Actually, no, it's more of I can't afford this yet. Yeah, he'll 100% would have said that, yeah. So the suffering of ages is what caused them to fight the Templars. If the Templars were doing this to the mages, then this would have happened. That's basically how it would have gone. Like, 100%. Let's go help out Fenris. Still a long ways to go to the next level up. Which, speaking of level up, Caravan in Rhyme, we hit level 12.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
I don't fear death, but that doesn't mean we should be stupid. Fair. But yeah, at first I was going to do a +2 to Dex in the for ASI to bump up my mage armor to 16 instead of 15.
I am not afraid of you, Denarius.
Fenris can level up. But Tevinter Fugitive. Tattooed with lyrium and fueled by vengeance. Yeah, pretty much. But, so, yeah, instead of ASI, I was like, oh, maybe I should take Warcaster so I can have an advantage on con saves for concentration checks. Because my concentration checks have been absolutely garbage.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
But Sume said I should probably do Resilient instead to have my con saves at +8. So I did that instead.
Piece of cake.
God, I have to be so
sends
close.
spirits to do his fighting for him. Denarius, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
I have to get so close to use Mighty Blow. But yeah, it's mages are bad, Templars are bad. It's definitely more like which side is not as bad when both sides are pretty freaking awful. That was a lot of demons. Yeah, I've had a pretty nice day today, chat. Got some painting done for my minis. Did a few chores around the house. Not as many as I was hoping for, but I got some done. This many demons, is Denarius even alive?
All set.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Sorry, Chad, I'm still real tired. Last Saturday, after the rhyme game that I played was done, I stayed up till 5 a.m. in the morning reading.
Only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You can speak to me directly.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Sir, she's my sister.
My sister is stronger than you think.
You tell him, sis.
Heck yeah.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Alright, we have our third melee fighter. We have yet to get a rogue.
The streets aren't safe at night.
Finish
We should
over
do
plus
something
5.
about that.
New quest. Boy, we have a lot of stuff to do, guys. Oh, all the conspirators were killed. Sweet. Yeah, welcome to Dragon Age 2, where it's open world, like world-wise. It's not that big because it's only these 3 maps. but they stuffed a lot of content in it.
That thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
I bet that makes pickpocketing easier.
I'll try it sometime and find out.
That's the last of them. You do good work. Come, men, back to the vigil, and away from this cesspool of a city.
Sweet.
You owe us, Isabella.
So
Well,
forgot
Lucky,
Eric's robe.
I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Hi, Isabel. You're Isabella.
So,
And
I noticed some notes on the table the other day. Interesting work.
by the way, yes, this is the duelist teacher in the Black
You're new
Pearl
around here, aren't you?
from Dragon Age
Welcome,
Origins.
and keep your wits about you.
She too got a glow
You're
up.
nothing but tits and ass to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Sadly, no, you are
Must
in
be
an
something in the
RPG.
water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
To be fair, the subclass she does teach us is called Duelist.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Behold, our last party member. Hey, Varric.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
I knew that whatever happened, I had to get the others to safety.
Lots of people talk about nobility and selflessness, generally in the same stories that have magic beans. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings.
Whoops.
He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die
I'm
of
an
boredom.
author.
Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Varric's friendship plus 15.
Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scowls?
I'm not brooding.
Moping, then. You seem like you're a champion at it.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified that. I'd never have known.
I love our sassy dwarf. Alright, we'll go to Patrice. I hope you guys are enjoying Dragon Age 2. It's got its flaws, but I definitely like it more than Origins. Mostly for combat, really.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets. You took the Canary from the city? Without incident?
I think the incident was rather your idea.
Mind your tongue, dwarf.
Please, do speak your mind.
Don't string me along. You know that I know.
Whether you believe it or not, I wished you no harm. That might have been useful for someone, but still regrettable.
A massacre of citizens protecting a slave might have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Kunari for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
Your Katojan chose to go back and be killed, rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
If, perhaps, why dance around this lie? I'm standing right here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug, you are hardly that important. That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
I dislike this woman so much.
I won't forget this, sister.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
We'll be hearing from that one again.
Oh, I just hate the Kunari, so I'm just going to take this page, probably incite a giant riot, incite a massacre. That way, whoever wins or loses, people are just going to look like, oh, we should kick him out. Why is the Viscount doing it? I hate her. I wish to make her a ghost. All right. So. Man, I'm sleepy. Like, more sleepy than I thought I was. So I apologize for all the yawning, chat. Also, chat, is my little sister's birthday today.
I can't do that.
Not likely.
She's now 28.
Get a
Good
hold
for
of
her.
her.
Please, help me. Anyone.
Get the hands! I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
Oh boy.
Nothing of magic.
And now she's an abomination. Yeah, she was kind of backed to a corner, wasn't she? One male human mage Danzig. Well, she became an abomination and we had to kill her. That sucks. Welcome to Dragon Age 2, or just Dragon Age in general. But yeah, it wasn't really shown much in Origins because we had bigger things to deal with, aka the Blight. But this game, it really shows you, especially for Kirkwall, of how bad it is between the mages and the Templars.
Someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to
Oh, that's cool. New quest, talk to Anders.
Mr. Winter. Still, it was the only one you remember. Does it ever feel strange not to be there?
sometimes. That does not mean I would go back.
A whole sanctuary of blood mages. I hope we can stand against them.
Well, time to find out. 35 out of 70. Okay, we're halfway full.
Need to get closer.
It's okay. All that fires Bethany. Rune of Frost Warding. And some Death Root. Why did I come here? Wait, why would a character? What does Berserker give? I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed in Berserker. What do you guys think of Berserker so far, chat? Like, I know it doesn't feel like much has been happening, but it's just kinda isn't.
I think you've got enough coin together to get in on the expedition. We ought to go see my brother.
Oh, not yet, Varric. Oh god, I am super yawny. Like, all this does is just, 10%. We just do, more damage at the cost of 2 stamina per hit. Adrenaline, we just become a little bit stronger. And this just makes us go attack faster. Like, I'll still be using this build. Also, man, I am so tired. Go down, got it. Thinking cap.
Everyone stay still.
Oh.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
These mages always fall to the first demon's promise.
Standard fighter.
I'm not some
Yeah.
hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
So you ran crying to a demon.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
Attack me! I dare you.
Go ahead. Try to give me to your demons.
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
She's kind of already crazy, but okay.
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all.
Hey, Anders.
Kill the vessels only if you must.
Remember you saying that you haven't seen a mage who wanted to rule the world? Well, guess what, buddy? Dang, I was so close to killing her. I bet Fenris is real happy right now. Ooh, Zardy. Hello. Yeah, probably.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that.
The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Bethany, can you tell if there's a demon in him?
Sorry. As it happens, I've tried to avoid learning much about demons. That kind of knowledge is frowned on in an apostate.
If there's even the slightest chance you're possessed, the Templars need to know.
No, I'm me, I swear. Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Be careful when you tell Sir Colin about this. If it's not handled correctly, innocent mages may suffer for Tyranne's crimes.
free marchers. All Shems are the same down here.
I mean, yeah.
Let's finish this!
We should move on. An excellent. I'm surprised the Templars catch it.
Hi.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Wow, it's just good. Confront, confront, confront. All right, Fenris, go, boy.
Make him talk.
I can do that.
Andraste's great flaming ass! How did you do that? Never mind, I've stashed the boy in a cave.
Here, man, can you grab that bot,
on the
please?
wounded coast. Tevinters will be by to finish the deal today. Now, can I go?
Sure. Oh, wait. I meant no.
Fenris pressure plus 10.
Make the world a better place, one enemy at a time.
Thank you, Caravan. We don't like slavers in this house.
Looks like they took him to some bolt hole in the wounded coast. I wonder if that's near the injured cliffs. Or the limping hills. Massive Hedge Trauma Bay. No? Just me? Oh, forget I said anything.
I love you, Hawk. She was making fun of it being called the Wounded Coast. Like, he's like, oh, is there anywhere else that's just like injured or something? I'm like, yeah.
It's your whole life then.
Like my father before me? What of it?
Didn't your family consider that dangerous?
There are mages who go their whole lives without ever falling prey to a demon. Many of them, in fact.
And if the Templars came looking for you, that would not be danger enough.
Perhaps there shouldn't be any Templars.
Oh boy, look at all the quests we could turn in. Excuse me.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
Looks at Dorian.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
You can't say every mage is corrupt.
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
Tyranny of magic. Very dramatic.
Let me show you my homeland, or the ruins of Arlathan, and then you may speak of drama. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
Boy, can't wait to go to Tevinter in Dragon Age 4. Oh boy, we have an option here. Tell me what you guys think, chat. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Circle is necessary, but doesn't seem to work here at least. Yeah. There are also another circle, the one where Cole was at, that went wrong too. Might not be great, but it does train mages how to control themselves.
What the circle does here is better than the alternative.
An alternative I am very familiar with.
I have crackers, Chad,
Freedom
so
is
if
a
you hear me
noble
crunch,
ideal,
I'm sorry.
but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger.
Yep.
But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fainreal. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainreal wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about the Templars finding out anymore.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
I'm sorry for your thrust. Finish referee plus 10. Varric pressure plus 5. That's fine.
I think I found something of yours.
By the void, I didn't think... Thank you.
You've brought back everything on the list. I'll get to work immediately. And of course, here is the
3
reward
gold.
I promised.
Hey, look at that. We have 71 gold now. Heck yeah. That's right. Finners is with us. We can give him his special accessories. Grafted spirit hide.
We have a wide array of... potions and magical. I've got some good news and some bad news.
What? What is it?
Good news, Karen is safe. Bad news, half of your recruits may have been possessed by demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Tirane was crazy. Magic didn't make her
she
that
was.
True. Not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Maybe we shouldn't be arguing with the nice Templar. Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
Mages are humans and elves, just like the rest of us.
Many might go their whole lives thinking that. But if even 1 in 10 falls to the lure of blood magic, they could destroy this world. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He deserves mercy. What happened wasn't his fault.
He is not to blame. But tell that to the victims if it turns out that our suspicions are correct.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Oh boy, what should it be, chat? Alright.
Karen did nothing wrong. You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirani succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir. He would never succumb to a demon.
Perhaps it is best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city. So be it. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
I think that went rather well. Nice. We're friends.
Cannot wish the Templars away.
I can try.
Is the circle here truly so terrible an option?
Do you really have to ask that?
You would be kept safe, from others as well as from yourself. And they would be kept safe from you.
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody asks for their fate.
Boy, Fenris is such a nice person, huh? I mean, to be fair, it's not like he doesn't have a reason as to why he's like that. Also, chat, I think I might just go elf for my Inquisition playthrough. I'm still playing a Romance Iron Bull and not Soulless, though.
I think I found something of yours.
You're welcome. Oh, it's nice to have money again. % damage versus Darkspawn for 30 minutes. Wow. Shoot, man, give me 3 of these. We're going to the deep road soon. Heck yeah, that's gonna be great. Right, chat? I'm gonna munch on some more crackers here. These are grilled cheese flavored, which honestly can't really taste if they're grilled cheese or not. I was gonna make myself some banana pancakes tonight, but since I started the stream so early and we're ending at 9, I don't think I'm going to be making dinner at 9 o'clock at night. Maybe tomorrow. Or I might make it tomorrow morning if my mom doesn't want Pringles for her breakfast tomorrow.
Need to get closer. Now you boys. Let's finish this.
It's raining people. Thanks, Bethany. Alright, back to Isabella. Which... Get Wayward Son done. Talk to these 3. And honestly, we might be able to finish Act 1 today. That'd be great.
There you are.
Hi.
Been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I like your weapons. They look cool.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Hader sent them. Search the bodies. I need to find out. Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
That's enough!
Oh, I was level 13. Oh, if you haven't noticed, Varric is basically just a mainstay in our party.
Healthy.
The rest, they could come and go as they please. The Chantry.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns
God, they
ahead.
killed a
And
destroyed
you let
cargo
them
ship.
scurry
The
off
cargo
into the
was people.
wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
Cassio isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
You missed! I feel like Berserker in this game is basically this champion fighter in D&D. So, yep, we're a fighter. Ooh, you are tanky. Alright, he's dead.
Must finish this. Stab first, ask questions later.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. Simple as that.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
I was about to say something that probably would have made me sound very sexist, so I'm not going to say it.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery.
Oof.
Even I can see that's wrong.
Yeah, that sucks.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Alright, we now have our rogue, second rogue, Isabella. The full party is here, chat. Swashbuckler. She is definitely... Her character model definitely got an upgrade compared to how she looked in Dragon Age Origins. Alright, we need to give stuff to Anders. We'll just sell the stuff labeled Sebastian. Sebastian is a DLC companion. And I never bought that DLC. And he's just a companion who is part of the Chantry, is a bit of a tightwad. So you know what? I'm okay with him not being with us.
And then Isabella went to the Chantry and saw that it was boring. Canticle of Isabella, stanza 1, verse 1.
Alright, we need to talk to Anders, Fenris, and Meryl.
Kirkwall nights aren't safe. Always some group of thugs around. Someone will usually think they're right.
So chat, when we head down to the deep roads, who do you want to come, who should we take with us besides Varric?
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
Nothing like a bit of fear with your wine.
That's what Denarius used to say. It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You could have offered me a glass first, you know.
There's more, if you're really interested.
Perish the thought. How else would you redecorate the walls?
I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I have no home left to return to.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
Even if I wanted to. Kirkwall is my home now.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons.
Alright,
I
Bethany,
should thank you
Fenris,
again for
and
helping me against the
Veilguard.
hunters.
Okay.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Ansel would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
It turned out well enough.
It did at that. I will not keep you longer. Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really going to be romancing anybody. Like, I'm just not into any of the characters. I see them more like friends. Ah, shoot. Isabella instead of Fenris? Ooh, I wonder why.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I
Same.
must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
Still creepy.
Fine. What would you do? How would you try to stand against the Templars? If you're born with magic, they hear about it. They search your little rat-spit village and find you. They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again, and again, and again.
You're starting to glow again.
And since yours is the only head here, and I don't want to rip it off, I should stop. Yes. Sorry. Besides, we have so much to do before the deep roads. Next time, I'll try to keep to more pleasant topics.
Vengeance. Wow, we got this full tree done. Everybody has their DLC accessories. Alright, let's go talk to Meryl. I think just talking to her and then picking up Fainreal, and that's pretty much it, I believe.
What? Just wondering if the feathered pauldrons are an essential part of the moody rebel mage persona.
What are you talking about?
I'm working on an epic poem about a hopelessly romantic apostate, waging an epic struggle against forces he can't possibly defeat.
What do you mean, can't possibly defeat?
Well, it's not a good story unless the hero dies.
I don't think so.
Stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair...
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
Varric?
Just shitting you.
Yep, Varric is well known for his chest hair. Hi, Meryl. We haven't traveled with you in a while.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
I don't think anyone does. Except Varric. And he's probably full of it.
Really? Isn't that sad? It's so busy here. So many things just get lost.
Think of it like a game. You can pick up all the things people drop and overlook. Maybe count them.
I think they mostly drop garbage. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Nice crime you have around here. So we have Isabella's contact, and then Wayward Son, and we'll be good to go.
I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
You drink the swill here?
It's an acquired taste. Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
Is this a friend or a friend?
I never let him steer my ship, if that's what you're asking. From what I hear, he doesn't have good control of his rudder.
Blink.
His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
And your scooters.
Why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects. Sort of like magpies, but with business sense.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie. You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar? Beekeepers? Sailors?
Well, there could be mushroom growers and nug wranglers.
Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital. Also, embarrassing.
He's probably not wrong. Hello.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabella. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
You tie him up. I'll go find some honesty.
Very funny, Isabella. You said you could find me help. This is the best you could do, eh?
Yes, why don't we insult the people coming to help? That will work out wonderfully.
You want the help or not?
Yes, I want help. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
You're assuming I know what an Orlesian Port Authority seal looks like.
It's fancy. Just like everything Orlesian. I've had it with the raiders.
Yeah.
And this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you. And be careful.
I've been to one of their balls. That is definitely accurate.
Walk into a bar.
The human says, "You're lucky you're so short. That hurt like mad."
You could have just stopped me, Blondie.
Why waste a perfectly good setup?
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
A laborer with a smart mouth. You hardly ever see those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those facts off the dock?
Shipping manifest.
I think I lost it.
Well, then you can't bring your goods in. Viscount's rules, not mine.
You should take credit for those rules.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a
Whoa.
very, very busy man.
He looked just like him.
I'm
Twin
Adam,
brother.
the harbour master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Orlesian cargo.
You
I
do?
have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
I can't imagine what you mean.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Is this enough to help you remember?
We have the money.
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
Yeah, 2 sovereigns? That's not bad. It's not 71. Might be kinda tedious to keep track of your money in the first act, because you do need that 50 sovereigns to progress the main plot. But it's not I don't mind it.
There's someone coming. Tell the others.
Hi.
This is private property.
Fire!
There's a fire on the other side of this row. Get help before it spreads.
What?
Don't you hear the screaming? Are you deaf?
I don't hear anything. Shit! A fire could destroy the loot. We have to check.
But...
Come on!
Not bad, Hawk.
But
Not bad at all.
I don't hear anything. Fire! Go! But sir, okay. At least someone had a brain cell that day. Listen, I'm all for fighting, but persuading people is honestly sometimes more funny. Or more entertaining. That's the appropriate term. Oh, hey, we've been in this map. The nice thing about them reusing the maps chat is that once you explored the place, you don't have to explore it again, because you already have the map all filled out. Like, that's nice. By the way, Aveline and Isabella do not get along.
I love doing that.
To the point where, if they're in the same party and Isabella falls in battle, Aveline will straight up yell, "Isabella's on the ground again." Or on the ground where she belongs. It's really mean, and it's something that you wouldn't expect from Aveline of all people. She tolerates Varric. She does not like Isabella, though.
I wouldn't breathe that in if I were you. Looks like Martin's trading in death.
Of course he is. Is it Death Fog? Yeah, that's a Divinity Original Sin thing. Oh! Ah! God! If you haven't noticed, Chad, I don't really pay attention where I'm walking.
You do get results, don't you?
Yep. Average and white collar? I would assume that those are TV shows.
I know you from somewhere.
Ever spend time at the Pearl?
That's it. You used to really like that girl with the griffin tattoos, right? What was her name?
The Lay Warden?
That's right. I think you were there the night I...
Oh! Were you the runaway mage who could do that electricity thing? That was nice.
I don't think I need to know this about either of you.
Blink. Oh shoot, it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. Alrighty, you two people, hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like and subscribe. If not, that's okay. Follow me on Twitch at Ebbius7. Bye bye.